Earlier this week, we showed women how to defend themselves from a sexual predator using just their bodies. This morning, we're taking it a step further. We're going to be featuring weapons that you can use against an attacker. Everything from hairspray to your cell phone. Back with us, Steve Kardian. He's founder of Fight Like a Girl, a self-defense program designed especially for young women. Welcome, Steve. Well, Steve, you know, when someone comes back on the show, I figured there's one of two things. Either you did a fantastic job or we're going to say, let's give him one more chance. In this case, fantastic job explaining how a person could use her body to defend against a predator. But today you have a whole table full of things that could be weapons, and a lot of this stuff looks like ordinary, just household items. But let's talk about something like pepper spray. Is that a good tool for a woman to use?
Governor, that's a very good tool for a woman to use, and it's probably one of the most common questions asked by women to us when we do our program is, what is an effective tool and how well does pepper spray work? And it works real well. We're in an age where years ago they would say, well, women are too weak to use weapons, they're too weak to fight back.
They didn't know my wife, that's for sure.
That, in essence, is a discredit to women. So we believe that they can. We know that they can, and they've proven to us that they can. So this is a very effective tool.
Okay, let's talk about how to use it. Let's. You want to do a demonstration?
Absolutely. Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
We got some folks who are going to help us demonstrate. Oh, this is going to be fun. Now, what they don't know is this: we put some real pepper spray in the canister, right?
Errol, you're in trouble. Catherine, can I borrow you real quick? What you're going to do, this is a practice device, and you're going to hold this like you would a gun. You're going to stick your hand underneath there, and you're going to spray it when he's an aggressor. We don't want him to see it, so keep it off to your side. You identify him as an aggressor, take it and spray it with him in a zigzag pattern, circular pattern, and directly at his face.
Okay, so I'm going to use two hands?
Two hands is stronger, less chance that you'll drop it.
Okay.
Hold the pistol grip, just like we were shooting a weapon.
Okay.
And you're going to do the zigzag fashion across his eyes and above his forehead. So,
all right, so I'm going to hold it down here so he doesn't see it.
You're not seeing, he's not seeing it. He becomes aggressive. Boom, here he goes. Spray and step side, step side, step side. Good, good, good. You don't like Errol, do you?
No, not that much today. And I'm supposed to run away after? Or
yeah, the reason, here, hold it one more time. Errol, could I borrow you real fast?
Sure.
After you spray
Take one
him.
for the team, Errol. Come on, man.
This is a very hot device. Likely this is going to blind him, so he can still come forward. You're going to step side so he can't grab you, and then you're going to run from the scene.
Okay.
One more time.
Got it. Sure.
So, go ahead, Errol. Go for it. Step side. Go and leave. Good. Good. Okay. Excellent job.
Let's give him a big hand. Okay, Steve, so we get the pepper spray. There's various uses of it. But you have some stuff here. This is a ballpoint pen. What's the big deal about a ballpoint pen?
Well, Governor, this is a needlepoint pen that can be carried through security in almost any facility, including security at buildings and on an airplane. And it can be used as a defensive weapon. Here, go ahead and try that.
Okay, on you.
Yeah.
You know, I do know some people I'd really like to try this on. But,
I bet, sir. Stabbing motion into the soft, back and forth, just like an X. Very effective and very deadly.
Sharp.
Yeah.
Now, these little devices, end of a key, one is sharp, one is a blunt instrument.
Yes.
Is this just like a keychain assistant?
This is a Kubaton. This is the one of my preference.
Nice, in an audience, Kubaton.
Hold that in your hand, Governor, if you don't mind. Good. Get a good grip on that. And what you would do, not going to hit me, but in a practical sense, you might want to hit a bag or a piece of wood just to see how your body is going to feel while holding that. The old keys between the fingers, we don't do that anymore. If we're going to use the keys, we use this in a backward stabbing motion. You'll break your fingers if you do it otherwise.
All right. You said cell phone. How in the world would you use a cell phone to defend you, other than calling somebody?
Sure. Governor, most people live on these things, and we have them in our hands almost 24/7. So as an attacker attacking you, good, from here we do the same motion this way, and this way to the soft tissue or the bony structure of the face. Give it a shot.
Oh, you want to hit you with a cell phone?
Go ahead. I take a beating anyway.
There is a famous actor who got in trouble for doing this, you know, in a hotel here in New York. I'm not going to mention his name. Okay, I can see where that could do some damage. Now, this is a sock. Explain to me what in the world you do with a sock.
This I used to have my mom keep right next to her bed. God forbid if she should have an encounter at the house. She has a device, boom, 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 boom. So go ahead, wrap that around your hand.
Okay.
Feel and just smack your hand with it a little bit and get a feel.
Yeah, that would leave a mark, definitely. So here's a $10 device,
yes,
plus the cost of a decent sock.
Yeah.
Try not to make sure there's no holes in the sock.
No holes.
All right, let's talk about a weapon that is a little more maybe prevalent in terms of a big boy weapon. And we're talking the taser here. Police officers carry them. But now there's a civilian version of that a woman could carry to protect herself against a predator.
Yes, the one that we suggest is made by Tasertron International, and it's the C2. It's the civilian model. This is the police model, in which we'll debilitate someone within 5 seconds. The civilian model, a woman would fire it and let it run the cycle for 30 seconds and run off scene. And we can do a quick demonstration here.
Sure.
Good. If you want to point that at the camera, Governor.
Okay.
Good. And you're just going to hold the device down and just squeeze the trigger. There you go. Just don't put your finger in between.
Did you see the people in the front row jump? They are so scared of me holding a device like this, and they should be.
They should be. It's a very effective
Anyone's a predator out here,
tool.
just remember. Once you do it, it's going to go for a while.
Yeah, unless you shut it off, it's going to give a 5-second. The civilian model, the C2, was going to run for 30 seconds. The bad guy gets debilitated. You run away.
And it makes toast. It does all sorts of things. So do a little creme brulee with that if you had to. The most important thing to ask, though, is training. This is not something you just say, okay, I saw a table full of devices, now I'm ready to go defend myself. What is the key thing in using any of this?
The key thing when we look at all these devices, they're excellent tools, but understand that nothing is 100% or 110%. So we don't put 100% in anything. We rely on our good gift of intuition. We rely on the most powerful weapon in our body. That's our brain. And we rely on the good gift of intuition and these tools as backup in case we should need them.
Now, you actually got tasered, didn't you, to train how to use that?
Yes, I did.
We got some video of it, so let's take a look and watch as Steve Kardian experiences the full force of a taser.
Good. Here I'm being tasered, actually, so that I can bring this back to my police department and train my officers.
I want to ask you, did you say, don't tase me, bro? did you?
No, I was a little too busy screaming like a girl.
That really hurts, doesn't it?
It was one of the most painful events. As an athlete all my life, I've broken many, many bones. This was the most painful undertaking that I've ever experienced. It's a very effective tool, and it's a very good device for safety and self-defense.
I just want the audience to know I'm armed with a couple of these, so if you want to mess with me after the show, don't try. Steve Kardian, thank you very much. And we will be right back with Bob Barker. Stay with us.